Oh, this video is quite random. Yesterday me and my dad were doing some rock climbing and we decided to stop by the local pub on the way back. And I didn't have my ID with me, and on the way to the pub I thought, I'm not going to need it. I'm not going to need my ID. And the guy behind the bar just, he just wanted the ID and I couldn't do it, so I wasn't going to drink at the pub. So me and my dad just walked out. But that kind of wound me up really, But I can understand that they've got to ask sometimes, but I don't. It kind of winds me up that people think I'm under 18, when I'm 23 years old. Just for the inconvenience, really. I used to have a problem with it because, that I kind of, wanted to grow up, wanted to appear all grown up, and now I don't particularly care about that. It's just you get over it, and now I don't particularly care if I have to show it. But if it's an inconvenience if you forget it or you don't have it with you. I don't know, it winds me up really. And I think the worst situation was when it's a year ago, I was 22 and I was ID'd for a fucking Coke. I just said to the bar guy, I said, no, just can I have a pint of Coke, and he was like, you got any ID please mate? Completely brain dead bastard that thought I was under 16. You got to be over 16 I think to get a Coke in the pub or something stupid like that. And I was like, I just looked at him like that, just sort of cocked my head a little bit like that. Like, what? It's a Coke. There's always some pisshead 3 bar stools down who listens and, argues and just pays attention to what's going on in the pub at the bar. And he was like, oh God, IDing you for a Coke, mate? What a wanker. Hey, seriously, mate. Seriously, he's a wanker. And the guy's back was to and if he just looked round, he could blatantly hear it, and it was just so harsh really. And I was just sat there like, I was pissed off at them, for being ID'd for a Coke, but I wasn't that pissed off, and I was sort of nodding my head a bit. And he came back, put the Coke down, I paid for it, and then he sort of scuttled off, blatantly insulted, blatantly embarrassed. And then when I left, the drunk sort of came over and sort of waved and said, mate, he's new here, mate. He's new here, and he's a complete wank. Yeah, you had to be there. Right. But yeah, wherever I go, that was pretty sad, getting ID'd for a Coke. 2 years ago, I had a kind of sort of facial hair thing going on, and I experimented with the prospect of a beard, and I got ID'd a shitload more when I did that. When, as if I was trying to look older through this facial hair. To be honest, I kind of like looking young sometimes. Apparently I do. But it's not always great. But maybe in 20 years, I can just see myself though. I can see myself in the future, like when I'm like 90 years old, and there'll be like spaceships flying about, and I'll be in a pub like with 2 walking sticks, sort of going up to the bar, sort of hobbling up to the bar, and I'll say, I just want a Coke, and the guy will be like, got any ID? And that'll be it for me. I'll have a heart attack and plummet, and that'll be it. I'll kick the bucket, and that'll be it. Anyway, cheers. Fucking